Hello learners, this is Habeeba with Excelwithme. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is Teacher Eligibility Test, Paper 2 Social Studies, that is Class 6. We have discussed in the previous class the 9th and 10th chapters. Today we are going to discuss the practice questions of 11th and 12th chapters. Let's start. The first question, what is a continuous process which we inherit from past generations to create a new set of organization and is transmitted to the future generations? That is culture. This is the definition of culture. Culture is a continuous process which we inherit from the past generation to create a new set of organization and transmit it to the future generations. Very, very important here, this definition. It is a continuous and never-ending process as the societies evolve. These are the main characteristic features of culture, continuous and never-ending. What does culture constitute of? That is knowledge, belief, arts, morals, law, customs and any other capabilities and habits acquired by humans as members of society. Now the culture of India is very ancient and began about how many years ago? That is 5,000 years ago. Now the Harappan people worshipped Mother Goddess and Pashupati, that is Lord Shiva. With the advent of the Aryans, a new culture emerged. We have studied in the history chapter this topic. Now the Aryans, let's understand the statements related to Aryans. Worshipped gods like Indra, Surya, Varuna, Yama. The symbol of swastik was also worshipped. They worshipped gods through the rituals like yagnas, yagas and meditation. Now what is a medium of communication? That is, language is a medium of communication. What help us to read and write? That is the script. Who used the Brahmi script in all his inscriptions? Ashoka the Great. The popular epics Valmiki Ramayana and Vyasa Mahabharata were written in which language? That is Sanskrit. Aryabhatta wrote a book called Aryabhattiyam. Now Charaka Samhita and Shrushruta Samhita are the books that laid the foundation for Ayurveda. Now Shrushruta Samhita focuses on surgery. What are the official languages of India? That is Hindi and English. Religion is a spiritual belief. That is important. We have to understand related to religion. What is religion? That is spiritual belief. Now let's see the statements related to Hinduism. It is the world's oldest religion. It is a way of life and also called Sanatana Dharma. It is based on the principles of universal truth. Yes, these are the three important statements related to Hinduism. Now the main features of Hinduism, service to man is service to God. The whole world is one family, that is Vasudaika Kutumbam. That is pursuit of moksha through penance, that is tapas. The practice of Chaturvidha Purusharthas, that is 4 types of practices like dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Now the term Hindu derives from the word Sindhu. The term Hindu derives from the word Sindhu. The practice of 4 ashramas, that is Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. So these are the features of Hinduism. Now Lord Venkateshwara Temple at Tirumala in Chittoor district is one of the most visited holy places in the world. It is located in Seshachalam Hills. Very important questions. Where this temple is located, they can ask. 24 Tirthankaras enriched this religion. Then the word Jain is derived from the Sanskrit word, that is Jina. The most famous Tirthankara is Mahavira. Now what was the main goal of Jainism? That is to attain moksha. Now when the soul achieves Kaivalya or Jina, it is liberated from the karmas. That state of happiness is known as Nirvana. Now Tirthankaras are the spiritual gurus for the Jains. Now who was the last Tirthankara? That is Mahavira. Now doctrines of Jainism, that is Panchavarthas, What are the Panchavartas? Let's see. Ahimsa, that is non-violence. Satya, truthfulness. Asteya, non-stealing. Then Aparigriha, non-possessiveness. Then Brahmacharya, centeredness. Now, Brahmacharya was added to this list by Mahavira. Mahavira prescribed ways to observe three qualities which are known as Triratnas. Now, let's understand what are the three Ratnas. That is Samyak Darshan, right faith, Samyak Gyan, right knowledge, Samyak Charitra, that is right conduct. Now, which temple is situated at Shravanabelagola in Karnataka, which is a historical Jain temple? That is Gomateshwara Temple, very famous temple, which statue is one of the largest monolithic. Monolithic means carved out of single rock. Monolithic statues in the world. Its height is 57 feet and is known as Bahubali. That is Gomateshwara again. Now, where was Gautama Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, born? He was born in Lumbini, that is Nepal. His first name was Siddhartha and became Buddha after enlightenment. He was born to the ruler of Kapilavastu, Suddhodana, and his queen Maya Devi. What was the tree under which Gautama Buddha became enlightened named? That is Bodhi Vriksha. Where did Gautama Buddha achieve his nirvana? In Kushinagar, Uttar Pradesh. According to whom the final goal is the attainment of nirvana, and it can be achieved neither by sacrifice nor by prayer, only through nirvana, that is said by Buddha. Attainment of nirvana could be achieved by following the middle path, that is Eightfold Path. The principles of non-violence are the basis of Buddhism. Now, what are the holy books of Buddhism? That is Tripitakas. They are the collection of Buddha's life, teachings and philosophical discourses. Now, what are the teachings of Gautama Buddha called? They are called Four Noble Truths, that is Arya Satyas. Now, let's understand what is written in Arya Satyas related to the world is full of suffering. Suffering is caused by human desires. The renunciation of desires is the path of salvation. Salvation can be attained easily by following the Eightfold Path. Now, where is the great Stupa, one of the most important Buddhist monuments? At Sanchi. Now, this Stupa at Sanchi reflects Buddhist art and architecture. This Stupa is the oldest stone structure in India. It was built in the 3rd century BCE by the Emperor Ashoka. It is counted among the best conserved ancient stupas of central India. Now, let's see quickly the Eightfold Path, that is Ashtanga Marga. Right view, that is know the truth, Samyak Drishti. Right intentions, free your mind of evil, Samyak Samkalpa. Then right speech, say nothing that hurts others, that is Samyak Vakku. Then right action, work for the good of others, that is Samyak Karma. Right livelihood, respect life, Samyak Jivana. Right effort, resist evil, Samyak Sadhana. Right concentration, that is practice meditation, Samyak Samadhi. Right mindfulness, that is control your thoughts, Samyak Smriti. Choose the correct statement or statements here. Christianity is the most widely practiced religion in the world. The Bible is the holy book of the Christians. Yes, both the statements are correct. Now, philosophy of Christianity, let's see. We are the children of God. Lead a pure life without committing sins. Love your neighbor as yourself. When slapped on one cheek, show the other. Service to mankind is service to God. Now, the Roman Catholic Church is the famous church in the world. The Pope is the head of the Roman Catholic Church. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. St. Peter's Basilica is in Vatican City. These are the important statements related to Christianity. Who is considered as a prophet or messenger of Allah? That is Prophet Muhammad. Choose the correct statement or statements. The teachings of Allah are written in a book called Quran. It is the holy book of Islam. Yes, both the statements are correct. Teachings of Prophet Muhammad. All human beings are his creation. All human beings are equal before God. God has no shape and therefore it is wrong to worship idols. Every Muslim should become a servant of God and be honest. Now, what is the building at the center of the great mosque of Mecca, that is Saudi Arabia and Mecca, the holiest city for Muslims, that is the Kaaba. Now, who attempt a Hajj, that is pilgrimage to Mecca at least once in their lifetime if they can afford to do so, that is Muslim devotees. Who was the founder of Sikhism? Guru Nanak. Sikhism is a faith and its followers are called Sikhs. Now choose the correct statement or statements. The word Sikh means student or disciple. Guru Nanak was the first of the 10 gurus. Yes, both the statements are correct. Now whose temple is called Gurudwara and their holy book is Guru Granth Sahib, that is the Sikh. Where is the Golden Temple located? In the city of Amritsar, Punjab. It is known as the holiest Gurudwara and the most important pilgrimage site for the Sikhs. Now last chapter, that is 12th chapter, towards equality. Now let's understand the terms discrimination, prejudice and stereotype. Discrimination happens when people act on their prejudices. Now what is prejudices means? To judge other people negatively or see them as inferior. That is making judgment before itself. Before understanding the person, we make the judgments. This person is like this. On one look, we decide about the person. That is prejudices. Now stereotype. When we fix people or a community into one image, we create a stereotype. Now types of discrimination, let's understand quickly. Number one, religious discrimination, that is group of people who follow a particular religion may be discriminated by treating them as inferior or by criticizing their customs or practices. Now second, caste discrimination, those who were placed at the bottom were seen as unworthy and called untouchables. Earlier this practice was there, that was abolished. Gender discrimination, men don't cry, women are soft and gentle are some of the statements we hear constantly, which is called gender discrimination. Now racial discrimination, a discrimination against individuals on the basis of their skin color or racial or ethnic origin. This is also called apartheid. Regional discrimination against individuals on the basis of the region they live or born. Now disability discrimination, people who cannot walk, see, hear or talk are known as person with disabilities as per the PWD Act 2011. Who are some of the national and regional social reformers fought for the rights of the oppressed caste? They are Jyotibai Phule, Sri Potti Sri Ramalu, then Vennelakanti Raghavaya, Gora Saraswati. Now, who fought for the education rights of women in Andhra Pradesh? That is Kandukuri Veerasilingam Pantulu, Duggirala Gopala Krishnaya, Ponaka Kanakamma, Duvuri Subbamma, etc. Who was a famous social reformer who fought for the rights of the women in India? Very, very important person, that is Savitribai Phule. Let's understand the statements related to Savitribai Phule quickly. Indian social reformer, educationalist and poet from Maharashtra, regarded as the first female teacher in India. Very, very important question. Who was the first female teacher of India? That is Savitribai Phule. Along with her husband Jyotirao Phule, she played an important role in fighting for the rights of women in India during the British rule. She is regarded as the mother of Indian feminism. Very important question here also. Phule and her husband founded the first school for girls in India in Pune at Bhidewada. What are the root cause for inequality and discrimination in the society? There is poverty, illiteracy, social customs and traditions, religion, faith, occupation, lack of education, lack of employment, opportunities, lack of awareness. Now, who are the reformers of India and reform groups? They include Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, Kandukuri Veerasilingam Pantulu, Pandita Ramabai. When was many movements began against caste discrimination and demanded social equality and justice. That is in the second half of the 19th century. Who fought against caste discrimination? That is Sri Narayan Guru, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, C.V. Ramaswamy Naikar, Jyotibai Phule and Savitribai Phule. When the practice of sati was banned, that is in the year 1829. Who was the first Indian female doctor to acquire the degree of Doctor of Medicine in 1886? That is Dr. Anandibai Joshi. Now, Dr. Nelson Mandela, after 27 years in prison, former South African President Nelson Mandela was freed in 1990. He was successful in achieving the end of the apartheid, that is racial discrimination. Apartheid is discrimination on grounds of race, that is color. He received Bharat Ratna in the year 1990. He is known as the Gandhi of South Africa. Now, constitutional provisions to achieve equality. Now, let's understand quickly the articles, very important articles here. Article 14 provides equality before law. 15 clause 1 of the Constitution states that the state shall not discriminate any citizen on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth or any of them. That is 15 clause 1. 14 is equality before law. Now, Article 16 provides equality of opportunities in matters of public employment. Now, Article 17 of the Constitution abolishes the practice of untouchability as an offence, and anyone doing so is punishable by law. Now, reservations are given to the suppressed classes to get equal status. That is Article 21 Clause A provides free and compulsory education to all children in the age group of 6 to 14. Now, the preamble provides equality of status and opportunity to all the people of the country. Now, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he was the 11th President of India. He was a great scientist and a great writer. We are all born with a divine fire in us. Our efforts should be to give wings to this fire. All fill the world with glow of its goodness. In his book, Wings of Fire, he has written this quotation. Now, who is an Indian Paralympic high jumper who won the gold medal in the men's high jump in 2016 at the Rio de Janeiro Paralympic in Brazil? That is Mariyappan Thangavelu. Now, Sindhu Tai, born in 1948, the mother of 1200 orphans and won 750 awards, President Ramnath Kovind honored her with which award? That is Nari Shakti Puraskar. So, we come to the end of these practice questions. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.